I think I just found the worst YouTuber apology ever. Let me give you a little bit of backstory before we actually get into it. A couple months ago, I started my Ranking Every Good Mythical Morning series. And after I got done working on part 1, I was going to start on a new ranking one. I just had to do basic editing, and I was ready to get back on the road, start writing the script, start writing the ranking board for that one, edit that one, edit a few smaller projects, like if you know ever since that video. All I've been doing are obcasts, car reviews, and just miscellaneous things. So, I started doing one, and I went through my subscriptions to see what's another good YouTuber. I narrowed it down to a couple ones. Then the other one, Gus Johnson. I planned on making a video where I ranked all of them. And I was around, I'd say, I was around Christmas time of 2018 and ranking all of them when I heard the news and scrapped it. I know everyone gets into controversy, but if you are going to just ignore your girlfriend during a serious thing, like a very serious thing like that, which, yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, his girlfriend was in the hospital for like 2 months and barely showed up at all, which I can understand why people want to criticize that. That's really, really awful. And people are supporting this guy for it, which, I mean, like, what? Why? So he took a break. And also, I think it's important to say this. He made a satirical video making fun of it, and now she was capitalizing on her very bad thing. I bet she's been trying to say that for a couple years at this point, but, yeah, that's not capitalizing on something. It's called, bringing something to light. So he went under fire for it and made a parody, like I just said. He took a break for almost 2 months, and he made possibly one of the worst apologies I've ever seen.
So my ex-girlfriend posted a video that talked about a very difficult and painful experience that we went through in a relationship together over 3 years ago.
You know what? Let's just put up a lie counter right here. We're only like 30 seconds in. We already got a big lie. Gus said that this happened 3 years ago. I can only imagine he did this so he can look like, yes, I did this 3 years ago. I was 24, so mature. Even though he was like, he was 22 when this happened. I'm not going to beat around the bush. But he's doing it so he can sound more mature. I guess that's why he's doing it. You don't need to lie about stuff so little. That ain't even a white lie. That is an unneeded lie.
Of what was to come, and there didn't seem like there was any end in sight, and I think I'd gotten to the point where I had convinced myself that I was doing everything that I could do and that I was saying everything that I should say.
We're already at our next lie. Gus did not care at all. Sabrina. I feel like that girl that you knew in middle school that like fed off of drama, did I say it right? Yeah, drama right now, but I'm not. This is actually something serious and not like he said, she said, whatever.
A lot, and we sought couples therapy together and individual therapy, and this was
again, another lie. Let's add it to the list. Sabrina didn't say anything, didn't review it at all. What she responded to the video with was, I have never been to counseling in my life. That's a good way to respond. That's a really good way to respond. All he did and how he backed it up was showing like credit card information, like receipts and stuff. Even though it doesn't take a genius to know those weren't for those things. So, yeah, you're digging your hole deeper. And I can hear your voice squeak up when you lie. It feels like you're acting a sketch, like the voice that you used to do. The voice that I used to like when I liked your sketches. I know you're an awful person. Those kinds. That's really all it is.
Her and I split up a few months ago, and I'm glad that she's finding a new sense of self. And I'm really glad that she feels comfortable sharing this story as part of her healing journey, and I hope...
Why, yes, the cream of the crop, the crown jewel of any bad YouTube apology, using the word journey. If you see a YouTube apology and they say the word journey, just unsubscribe, leave a dislike. As soon as you hear it, you know it's false. That's my lesson of the day. So now you can say you've actually watched an object video and learned something. I've been Object. Hopefully there'll be an Obcast out in a couple days. Later.